Okay, Mark, this one's for you. This is January the 22nd, 2011, and I'm going to make these here bread pretzels. Anyway, there's the flour that I grind up, and there's the flour in there after I ran it through this here strainer, and you can see the brand after you strain it. So that's what happens when they commercialize on all this stuff. I'll dump it back in here. And in my mixing bowl, I already have 1 cup of whole wheat flour from here, and I'm going to put the second cup in there. Well, I can't do it that way. And over here we have durum flour, 1 cup, and over here we have white flour, 1 cup, and we got that jar with brown sugar, and over there we have the yeast, and that is aniseed, that's molasses, and that is oregano. And we're going to put the oregano in the bowl. I'm going to put the aniseed in the bowl. I'm going to put the white flour in the bowl. I'm going to put the bran flour in the bowl. And then we're going to fill up this jar after we take the molasses and put it in there. It's kind of tricky. I wouldn't be doing this way, but I just want to show you what's going on here. So we're going to waste a little bit doing this. There. And now we have molasses water. Right? Okay. So now the next thing is to do is put the molasses water into the sugar. There, that's done. And this is all for the yeast. Then we're going to dump the yeast in here. See if we can do it. I'm going to lose a little, but hell with it. There, and that's done. And then we're going to give it a shake. And that molasses is going to start to rise with the yeast in it and the sugar. And then we're just going to raise this lever here and stir this up a bit. And then we're going to put the yeast water with molasses and brown sugar into this pot and then mix it up, and we'll have our dough. And then I'll show you later. You have a good day. Okay, Mark, it's January the 22nd, 2011, and this is the second part of making the bread sticks. I just got off the tractor 15-20 minutes ago, so good day to make some bread and put the oven on and get a little heating house. It's freaking cold out there. Anyway, here is the mix of molasses and brown sugar and yeast and water, and I'm going to put it in this bowl here. But first, I forgot to mention that other little thing was sea salt. Probably can't see it too good, but there's sea salt. So we'll put the sea salt in. Okay, January the 22nd, 2011, and this has to be part 3 because the video shut off on me before, the batteries went dead. So we'll start this here machine up, and then we're going to pour the mix in there. We're going to need a little white, we're adding some white flour to make it into a dough. And you can do this all by hand. Okay, here's the dough out of the bowl, and now I'm going to knead it, and I got to do this in piecemeal because I can't hold the camera and do all this, so it's 5-part, and I'll splice it maybe. Anyway, there's the dough. Okay, so there's the dough, and now we're going to put a bowl on top. This is going to keep the heat in. Then we're going to put a blanket on top. And that's going to keep the heat in, and it's going to allow it to rise. And then in about half an hour I'll come back and the dough will be rose up, and I'll knead it again and then roll it into pretzel pieces and bake it. There you go, Mark.